Good morning and welcome to Resilient Talks in the Park. Today is Saturday, June the 8th, 2019, and it is another beautiful day that the Lord has given us. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be so glad in it. God is great all the time, and all the time, God is great. So for our Resilient Talks in the Park today, the next installation of our Yes Lord series, we are going to be talking about Jarius. Jarius is a Jewish ruler, and I'm going to tell you a little more about him. But in Mark chapter 5, there is a combination of miracles that Jesus was performing. Now we know that Jesus is a miracle worker. There is nothing too hard for God, and Jesus is able. He is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we could ask or think. So, in the book of Mark chapter 5, Jarius came to Jesus. He was a Jewish ruler. So let's talk about this a little bit. This was a Jewish ruler that came to Jesus. Now, the Jewish rulers at that time were skeptical about Jesus. They weren't sure about Jesus. They almost didn't like the things that Jesus was doing. But Jarius, a Jewish ruler, came to Jesus and said, Jesus, can you please help me? My daughter is near death. Can you please help bring her back to life? She is 12 years old. So the people told Jesus to kind of not help Jarius because he was helping other people. He was busy. There was all these people around him. But Jesus chose to help Jarius. So he went to Jarius' home, and there was a bunch of mourners all around. There was a bunch of mourners all around, weeping and wailing the death of this little girl. Because when Jesus got there, the little girl was dead. But Jesus said she is not dead. She is only sleeping. So Jesus told the little girl to arise. And so she arose and shocked everyone. Shocked everyone because she arose. They knew that she was dead. They declared her as dead. They were weeping because she was dead. And here Jesus came and said, arise. And she rose up and had life in her body. Isn't that a blessing? Isn't that a miracle? Jesus has all power in his hands. He is able to make the blind man see. He is able to make the lame man walk. He is able to turn things around. He is able to raise the dead. Jesus is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we can ask or think. Now, let's think about it. What made Jarius go to Jesus? Against all odds, he heard all of these things about Jesus. He heard all of the skeptical reports. He heard all of the hypocrisy. Who does he think he is? But yet, Jarius sought Jesus. And because he sought Jesus, his daughter was alive. So, what does that mean for us? When we seek Jesus, we are able to live. When we seek Jesus, we are able to have life and to have it more abundantly. In that time of miracles, it was Jesus healed the man with the unclean spirits. Jesus also healed the woman with the issue of blood. Just by touching the hem of his garment, she was made whole. So all of these miracles were taking place at this time. And Jesus is, again, a miracle worker. So Jarius said, yes, Lord. He said, I'm going to seek him. I'm going to reach for him. I'm going to believe him. I'm not going to give up on the situation. Even though it looks dire, even though it seems like she's going to die, I'm going to reach for Jesus because I believe that there is something about him that can turn my situation around. And so Jesus did. So as I leave you on this Saturday morning, remain blessed, remain resilient, and keep reaching for the Lord. And continue to say yes. Continue to say yes to his will and to his way. God bless you.